under the belt today.
Yeah, I'm very surprised by that 2-0 victory against Zigzag. I mean, we saw how well Zigzag played against Eamon, so maybe he's a force to be reckoned with. I didn't really see him play on stream too much yet, so I'm definitely very excited to finally, cast a game of him.
It's going to be good to see how things are going to go out. Very similar statistics on their side. But you can see here, quicker guessing on the side of Sadziu also has him with a lower correct percentage. Sometimes that goes hand in hand, sometimes it doesn't. But maybe he's going to try and continue to shoot quickly, try and see if he can bring it home. 8 matches on one side and 9 on the other, but just 2 points between them. Look at how that mid-pack is. 17 points in 16th, down to 15 points in 23rd.
Yeah, and the cutoff for qualifying for the World Cup is that 12th place where Ocean Man is sitting right now. And we can see a lot of people are waiting to overtake him. There's a lot of competition around that spot. So
safe to say that by the end, like once we hit April and we come into the final couple of rounds, it's going to be insane. We're going to most likely see the cutoff be within a point or 2.
Even though they played like how many matches? 39 matches per person.
But it always, when we
close.
have these formats, it always comes down to a couple of points, and that's where all the players go, oh, I remember that one round where I could have won this or where I could have won that. That's where it gets really dangerous as we now head into this first round of this first match between these two, Strefan, Sadziu, moving. And what a beautiful location to start things off in.
Yeah, what a beautiful southern Chile here. I mean, you don't really get snow-capped mountains anywhere else in Chile like this, especially if they're green. I'm actually surprised they took their time there, because usually you just put a guess down because it's a very easy region guess.
We'll see. Strefan, last second adjustment a bit further up towards the north. It's actually going to get him closer. That might just be the win con in this round for him. Last second, flicked his mouse up a little bit, got closer, and able to take round number 1. Of course, small round for him to take home, but still want to get that ball rolling early on.
And is this what I think it is? I think we might be in Germany here.
Oh!
Wait,
now it's your turn to
NL?
5k. I have 5k Denmark. Go.
Wait, are we in NLs? I mean, we are on the border with Netherlands then. We are definitely in Germany, but we had a sign going for an event in the Netherlands where people go to. So we will be on the border, and that is exactly where Sadziu guessed. So I wonder if he found the town.
Sadziu has a 7-second average faster in his guessing than Strefan, so it's not too surprising that he's going to be the first one to lock in here as well. Second guess comes through, and Sadziu almost with the 5k there. Knew exactly where to go.
Yeah, I mean, the information couldn't be any better. He probably had a town name and an event that was held in the Netherlands, so he could kind of expect the town to be somewhere near the border, and that is exactly where the town lied. Very cool round to have. It's very rare to get those, border rounds where you have informations for both sides.
Yeah, a lot of info to go by here in American street signs. And we have states and everything.
Everything here. I could expect 5k even, if not.
Yeah.
Interstate 70, Highway 40, and State Highway 88.
Do they care to find it, though? Do they care to give us the 10k? We've been 2 points off of 10k earlier today in the match between, who was it? Zigzag and...
Eamon, I think.
Was it? Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, I think it was.
I think it was. 2 points off. We'll see if they get it here. They're both taking their time, despite plenty of info being available. Even more so when you go just one step up the street. So much info to be had here.
Yeah, there's even a sign saying Washington, Pennsylvania. So he probably knows that we are on the border somewhere.
They're both going to be around there. Strefan is going, well, yeah, I guess it's up there then. But only 28 damage done. Nothing to write home about as we head into round number 4.
Yeah, pretty tough to pinpoint there. There were a lot of roads on the signs, and finding the exact one in a mess like that can be pretty hard.
From a location with plenty of info to go by to one that might not have as much. Where do you find us here?
Well, the funny thing is they jumped back into the Generation 3 camera, which could give different information here. We're definitely in Slovenia or Croatia, but with this bollard we're going to be in Slovenia. We did have the yellow town entrance sign earlier, which only happens in Slovenia or Croatia. And yeah, we even have the long dashes And the Norway dashes you also get in Slovenia. So everything screams Slovenia here. We are in Slovenia.
Let's see. An attempt at a road line up here from Sadziu. Does he know exactly where we are? Or is that just where he leaves his camera to keep us guessing? Strefan not looking to go full focus on the road itself, but both in and around the right area. It's going to be Sadziu closer once again, though. Small damage, sure. But wind's gone his way as we head into round number 5.
Strefan can definitely come back from that amount of damage, especially with the multipliers. Don't think he will feel any pressure as of yet. But now we get into a big country, being Indonesia, and now the hunt goes for those Kabupaten names. Can somebody find one, and do they know them?
Yeah.
The other question.
There's plenty of info, plenty of signs to work based on, plenty of scooters on the road too.
Yeah, a lot of signs here. They all look like they have some kind of information, but just not the right kind of information for them to use. But now he definitely found the Bali roof because he's instantly zooming into Bali. And I think we did have some kind of Kabupaten there. Maybe they just didn't know it.
Oh, they're both down there as well, right next to Ubud. That's where they're going to set up shop. Again, minimal damage. These guys, I mean, toe to toe. They are running right next to each other. It's the small damage, though, the small hits coming through from Sadziu that's keeping him ahead. But very, very close race here in round number 6.
Yeah, so far both of them have found the same information kind in the US round and now in the last round as well. Thing is, can they both find the same type of information in this round? We have a phone number here and Strefan thinks he knows it. Will not insta-send though. Will not take the chances.
See,
You have a yellow plate there.
Yeah.
Yellow plate is an old plate in New Mexico, so it seems like Strefan's guess makes a lot of sense. Did Sadziu spot the yellow plate though?
I don't know if he did. He's still yet to even open the map. So not on there just yet. No yellow plates. Not on this side. Dallas, Texas. Nope, where are we going? Oh, the last second adjustment towards New Mexico as well. Keeps him in the race, but still, a lot of damage done towards him. Could have been even bigger had he not changed up there in the last moment.
Yeah, you can really see, you know, the players they go through so much in their head, they spot like things we see, like the yellow plate there. Usually he would just, you know it. As we go into a very easy round, we have a Luxembourg marker here. Also town names in 2 languages, which also happens a lot. And maybe 5k here?
Could be.
Please.
10k, they're right on top of one another. Have they found the lake itself? They might just have. Sadziu, first one to log in now. Rope being set up, but Strefan is going further and further towards the south. He should have continued, I suppose. Would have been even better, but not quite to be. Just 88 damage done in round number 7. These guys, I mean, yes, we had one big round with points lost on the side of Sadziu, but outside of that, I mean, they have been running shoulder to shoulder.
And as I said, it really came down to who found what information. Strefan had the phone number. On the other hand, Sadziu did have the plate, which he could have used, so even that could have been avoidable. And then we were talking about like a difference about like maybe 500 points between those two. But yeah, as of now, Strefan has the lead, but we are in a big country. We are in Mexico with this octagonal pavement on the floor. Funnily enough, they use octagonal pavement and octagonal poles.
That does help. Relying on the graffiti artists to help them out here, as that's really all the info they're able to get, at least in terms of texts and signs. Locked in now is Sadziu. Again, no big surprise. He is faster in his guessing on average than what Strefan is. Hidalgo is where Strefan is going to go. Now changing down towards Mexico City. They are so close. It's crazy. All the time close to one another. But big round here for Sadziu to be able to take some points off of Strefan, because we are getting that much closer to round number 10. One more left to play before we get there.
And at least we get a big country now. As I said, if you give pro players easy rounds, both of them will know it.
Yeah.
But now the hunt really goes on. Who can find the area code the fastest is the best information available in urban Brazil. And it seems like we are in somewhat of a bigger town that you can definitely find a sign on. It seems like
there's a
we have a
phone code.
9-5 area code. Oh my god, can I remember that?
Seems like they both could, because they locked in. Oh, wow, Strefan almost on point. That's going to be a big hit. 3,200. No, just not enough. Sadziu lives to fight round 10, but needs to find almost 5,000 damage on Strefan to bring it home.
And we are in Italy, and it is possible in Italy, but he would have to guess
he needs to
so close. And Strefan would have to make a bigger mistake here, really.
Giving him a lot of time to work with, that's for sure. 15 seconds, 20, make that already off the clock. Do we light? Is he? He's locking in.
I don't know, he's doing something.
Yeah, it looks promising. 5,000 damage needed by Sadziu in order to bring this one home. Where are we going? How far off, Strefan, are you gonna go? He's going a bit further. Off the side here, let's see if Sadziu gets it. Is it a 5k? Is he going to be able to bring it home? No, it's not going to be enough. As a matter of fact, it's going to be Strefan to win this round, and that's going to be game over. But yet another moving that goes all the way to round 10.
Yeah, again, round 10. This time it didn't really matter because technically, you know,
he won anyway.
Strefan won in that round as well. So it didn't really hit that cutoff. But as I said, if players are getting better at moving, and the moving rounds are not that hard, they will definitely be very, very close.
It's the tiny mistakes, man. It's the tiny mistakes. And then all of a sudden you're playing 2,000 points behind. And that pressure gets to your head as well. Oh, wow. That was almost instant. They both knew, if not exactly, then approximately where they were. And they're going to get rid of that round 1 as fast as they can.
I said, you can't give easy rounds to pro players. Both of them just instantly knowing that was the right province in Argentina. Why not?
What car meta is this?
It's the new Turkey pickup truck, which is usually black, can look dark gray sometimes. Very common now. They covered a lot of places with it, but they also made use of it and covered very mountainous areas, so you know, it's not the worst thing.
The worst. Sadziu this time around. Quick on the trigger. And better on the guess. Able to strike back here. Needs 2 wins in a row in order to take this one back against Strefan.
Yeah, we're almost in Armenia there. Not sure how close to the border we actually were, but that looked very close. What is
what
this?
What do we have here? Oh, wow.
I think we are. The soil makes a lot of sense. You get some hills in the Yucatan Peninsula where Sadziu is guessing near Campeche,
both there.
Yucatan border. That is exactly where it is. On the border. Nice guesses.
Sadziu is really decreasing his average guessing time by for some of these guesses. Couple of rounds in now, 2 of which they almost insta-locked in. As we see now here, round 4, yet another location out in the wild, and this one screams Japan.
Does scream Japan. We are a bit lower to the ground if we could see it a bit closer. Now the question is, did both of them learn pull metas? And it seems like they did. They
did. Right area, but far apart nonetheless. 1,100 damage done towards Sadziu. Big hit at a time where he can't really afford it.
Yeah, Strefan really showing it wasn't a fluke that he won 2-0 against Zigzag. I mean, he took the game 1.
True.
Pretty much flawless. Speaking of flawless, this should be the Åland Islands. Famous. Because of the red soil. So I expect both of them to go there.
They were.
They are.
Red soil. GG. Getting the guess on in both on that one. Gotta respect for
getting the correct island there. There's just so many islands covered there.
True.
Actually getting the correct one is pretty insane.
Country in the world with the most islands, if I'm not wrong, right? Is Sweden? I think so.
I mean, we're in Finland technically.
I guess
not
so.
To get too political.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, we can't dispute borders at this point, but
we could also say Åland is a sovereign nation. Who knows?
Yeah, they'll be there.
They have their own license plates. I saw Åland license plates in Sweden like 2 years ago.
Oh, there you go. Did you get a photo of it in time?
No, I didn't really. I wasn't really too much into GeoGuessr back then, so and I was driving, so you know.
Fair enough. That's a good.
Maybe that's the better reason.
You didn't
maybe
just chase him down to get a photo of his license plate. Yeah. Fair enough. Beautiful location this time around into the wild, into the woods of Canada. It seems like we're headed.
And where do you get big mounts in Canada? Pretty much only on that border between Alberta and British Columbia. And that's where both the players are.
There you go. Correct nation. Oh, well, actually, just a bit off. They were both on the south side of Banff. But Jasper, Banff, amazing backcountry skiing, if that's something you guys are into. Get a chance to go there during the winter time, you would be in a good time.
For sure. Have the concrete pavement yet again. So Philippines or Thailand.
Yeah.
And we do have a hole with holes in it. I'm quite sure, so we're gonna be in Thailand. But region guessing this looks tricky. It looks northern to me, but at the same time it just doesn't look north, so I don't know where you get hills like this.
Let's see. North side Thailand is Strefan is going initially. If you send, I mean, Sadziu is in there as well. He changes up to a bit further south. Actually, almost. Oh, he was on there too. He swung a bit west in the end of it, but that's going to be enough. That's going to take us all the way through to an NPC. Nice strike back there in the end by Sadziu.
And that is not an easy round because usually the middle part of Thailand has hills, but it's usually you're not in the hilly part. You usually see a lone standing mountain, so whether it was his knowledge or just a random guess in the middle, we don't know, but it definitely paid off.
Definitely did. No move, no pan, and no zoom. Stare at your screen and hope for the best. What do we got here?
Well, I'm not sure. I thought we were in Australia, but yeah, okay.
They both
of them
agreed.
Going into Australia. We are driving left, and it's not New Zealand, so
there you go. Southwest side of Brisbane. That's where we're headed. As Sadziu comes out with the first round. We've seen a couple now where the player that wins move then goes on to lose 2 in a row. Hopefully Strefan can break that curse as we head into round number 2. And what, oh what are we working with here? Is that?
This is Turkey, definitely, with this pole. Also, the landscape is very unique. You don't really see these flowers on the left and right. I think they're just dried up dandelions, if I'm not mistaken. They look way more beautiful if they're in bloom.
In bloom.
Yeah.
As do most flowers. Surprise, surprise.
True. But yeah, those look not very healthy.
Need to water them better. We need to talk to the gardeners of Bursa to send out more trucks to come water their dandelions and turkeys. We now hop on in to the next round. Minimal damage done again here early on. As we head into round number 3 with yet a practically, I mean, almost identical location, at least in terms of the color scheme.
Okay, what do we have here? I don't think this round
Give me
is
a guess.
straight up.
Insta guess. Where are we going?
Bro, I'm so lost.
No, you have to
either
insta
in
guess. Just say a country.
Greece or Spain.
Okay.
What am I looking at? I don't know what I'm looking at. It definitely feels Mediterranean, but I wasn't sure whether I go Greece, Croatia, Spain. I don't know what I'm looking at.
South France is where Sadziu is going, at least initially, almost border of Pandora. Pandora?
Yeah.
Andorra? Yeah, Pandora is somewhere else. It's an avatar.
Yeah, maybe hedging Italy is the best here.
Oh, it was all the way over towards Turkey. Okay, so big damage
Basically the
done.
same region again.
Yeah.
On the Bursa border again. I mean, I did consider Greece. I just didn't think of Turkey in my mind at all. That's why maybe I thought of Greece.
Strefan frustrated there. Even if he wins the round, he knew it could have been much, much bigger. Getting the country off like that is a tilder. Yet another location with limited info, but Sadziu is going to lock in quickly.
Yeah, I think this is a bit more straightforward. Oh, we
Distance
probably
in
see the
between
game
them.
here. I think we are in Peru.
What?
Wait, what?
They're just smiling at this point. Okay, guys, calm down, calm down. We can get Turkey wrong, that's fine. But
Okay, let's reset here, guys.
full mental reset. It's the final round. It's 1-1. Breathe.
This one is easier. Both of them will get Japan. We have low cam. Okay, let's log in.
Okay. Sadziu, first
Wild
one to
round
log
there.
in. No difference. There you go. Japan is correct. Both of them on point, but Sadziu able to get the points. 2,000 damage done towards Strefan, evening things out at 3,000 points for both.
Yeah, now no mistakes anymore. You can't really go Italy on Turkey again. But this just seems like the northern part northwestern part of Argentina. You have these mountains, which you don't really get anywhere else in Argentina. And I don't know, it looks like Argentina to me.
Which
That is
mountains
exactly
are
where
you
Sadziu
talking
is.
about?
On the
This
left.
tiny bit on the left through the trees?
Yeah, that is enough for GeoGuessr players to say there's a mountain.
Jeez, that's
I mean,
amazing.
And it's such a good information in Argentina because the eastern parts are so flat.
That is amazing. Well, we'll see. They both seem to be in agreement of approximately where they are. And they're both close there too. Issue for Strefan is that it's big damage coming through his way. We're hitting 3.5 times multipliers, and now he's down to 1,500 health. He was up 1-0, but Sadziu now is in the leading seat.
We are getting tough locations here. I wonder if this is... Wait, is it Russia? It looks like the road that goes to Yakutsk. Maybe... Yeah, the Cheetah Road. I'm not sure, but thankfully I don't have to guess this. I can just, you know, lean back. You guys do the work. But I think it's the road where Sadziu is on.
Again, we're in the game where you can't zoom, you can't spin your mouse around, you can't do anything. All you can see is this car. The road lines, a chevron, and some antennas there on the side. Or is it just odd-looking trees? I can't really tell.
I think it's just weird-looking stumps of trees. And both of them are considering Murmansk as well, because it also has similar landscape like this.
Yep.
So let's see if they both go the same place. Same right place.
A last-second change-up. All the way towards the east from Strefan. This is going to be game. No, he swings back.
Wait, did both switch?
Oh
my God.
Strefan, that was close. You were looking at somewhere along the lines of 20,000 damage done had he opted to commit to the east side of Russia, but swung back in the very last second.
And as a reward, he gets this round. Good luck getting this one.
Okay,
I think it is Canada. But I'm not sure whether it's New Brunswick. Yeah, I really like New Brunswick as well. I'm not sure if New Brunswick or Quebec here.
Could be game, and it most likely will be game, Strefan. Oh, pleased with that one. Looked like it was going to get away from him for a bit there. Sadziu was getting some real good guesses in, but he's able to bring it home in round 8 of NMPC. What a comeback here in the end from Strefan.